Let's take one more example.
Yeah.
Something that is away from mathematics and science and all that. Let's try asking this question. What is identity? So this is a very important question in human sciences.
Yeah.
Actually, you might want to explain what you mean there by identity, not the identity of shapes, for example.
Okay.
What do we mean by human identity? Yeah.
If you say this is the question that is asked in the human sciences, or even humanities. So how do we address this question? Unlike the previous cases, we don't have a coherent notion of identity.
Yeah,
so
we may not share the same idea.
So here, let me tell you what my intuition is. My intuition of identity is that with which I identify myself. That's not very clear.
The traits with which.
Yeah. The traits with which I identify myself.
Yeah. So it's not very clear, but you can rule out some things as being part of your identity. The kurta you're wearing right now is not a part of your identity.
That's not important. That's not essential.
That's
so you have to say core traits.
Yeah.
Actually, instead of saying this is slightly misleading, it's not simply me, it's for everybody.
Yeah.
So a core
the I
refers to a person, any person.
Any person, yeah.
Identifies not myself,
themselves.
You know, it will be himself, herself.
Yeah.
So you have to say the core traits, not the superficial traits. Then of course there is a problem of, if you kind of resonate with that, you have to say, how do you
figure out what those core traits
draw a line between the core traits and non-core traits, like the shirt that I'm wearing, like my moustache. Maybe there are people for whom moustache is part of their identity, but yeah. Okay, that actually gives us a good angle.
Actually, there are also people for whom attire is part of their identity.
Possibly, yeah. So to distinguish between core and non-core, I guess one way of doing that would be to say, suppose I shaved my moustache off, or I wore different kinds of clothes. Will I then conclude that is not me, it is someone else? That's a different way of saying it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's say core traits would be those traits, if removed or changed, would make the person different.
No, but make the person not feel oneself.
Yeah. Person not
Does that
feel. That's also kind of vague. So let me try another way of approaching this question. We are groping in the dark, right? So identity, this concept of identity has to do with the question, who am I?
Yeah.
Okay. And the kinds of properties that if changed, the person will not be the same.
That seems as vague as this.
Well, let's see if that will work. We can take some definite examples now.
Yeah.
Right. This is a way of defining identity, and the next step will be to the example, see if the definition works.
Yeah.
Sometimes the definition will become clearer through examples.
Yeah.
Can I just suggest making that a little more precise, perhaps? Properties of a person,
Okay.
if changed,
let's use the word traits since we
Yeah,
use the word
stick
traits.
to
Okay.
traits.
So let's rewrite this. So identity will be a set of traits
Of
Of
an
the person.
individual, of an individual,
of an individual
which if changed,
which, if changed
or
or removed
lost,
or lost, would result in that person judging the product to be not himself.
Yeah.
Right?
judging,
Judging the outcome
yeah,
as not himself or herself. So essentially what it's saying is that there is a person and you go through a process of change or deletion
Yeah. And
Or
if,
some trait.
and if the right things are deleted or changed, then
Then-
it's a different person.
this person. So this person, let's say X, this is Y, X is not equal to Y in the
Eyes of
eyes of that person.
if those core traits are,
Yeah.
those two traits are.
So that gives us a way of experimenting with definitions, thought experiments.
Yeah, it might help now if people watching this video were to think through this definition and think about what those traits would be for themselves.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So,
Pause
Yeah.
the video
Right.
and do that.
And let's-
constantly throughout this
yeah,
this entire session, there'll be questions like this which will come up. Pause the video
yeah.
and answer those questions.
Only identify 3 traits. This is what we want
Yeah,
the viewers
let's
to
do that.
Exactly, not more than 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Identify 3 traits of you that answer the question. What is at the core of your being? And if you lose that trait, you will
Don't
say
judge
that
the
is not
outcome to
me.
be you.
Right?
Yeah.
Fundamental traits. That gives us a handle.
And at this point, we are dealing with one's own perception of the identity and not about what anyone else thinks.
No, not about your own perception of
Yeah.
your identity.
Right.
That is all.
That's
Yeah.
right. So it may be the case that somebody else thinks of me as a person with grey hair,
Yeah.
but that doesn't matter to me because, or somebody thinks of me as male, let us say.